Saturday, May 25, 2013. This is Mercedes Diesel Guy, and this is the passenger side cylinder head off my 1991 VW Vanagon. I'm out here today continuing with the head gasket job, and I pulled the passenger side cylinder head. This one actually was a lot easier to deal with. One of the cylinders, I believe it was this one right here, was not stuck to the cylinder head. This one was, making 3 out of 4, but it wasn't too bad. I was able to get a screwdriver in there and pop it off just in a second, so I'm going to continue with this today. I didn't take any pictures or video of the cylinder head all crusty, and believe me, it was, but I cleaned it up, and actually just took it inside and washed it. And you can see here, even the aftermarket AMC cylinder head, which this is prone to pitting. It was actually along the top here, very little pitting along the bottom, and far less pitting overall than the factory cylinder head. However, that may be a function of the fact that this cylinder head is much newer to the van. The other one might have been original. I've revised my thinking. I think the driver's side cylinder head had actually already been off and resealed on the van, only because of the condition of the cylinder head nuts. But anyhow, looks like I am going to have to fill this one here with some JB weld, so I'm going to do that today, which is basically, it's a two-part epoxy type product. You mix it and mix equal parts until it's an even color, and then you just spread it out. And then tomorrow I'm going to sand that flat. So that's what I have going on, and let me show you the rest of the engine. So here's the passenger side of the engine, and certainly is dirty. I'm going to have to clean everything up here and obviously renew the O-rings on the cylinders. So that's hopefully what I'll be able to get to today, that and JB welding the surface of that cylinder head. As you can see, it is rather dirty. One thing I noticed is it looks like the last person to be in here may not have used the cylinder head nut sealant. Doesn't seem to have hurt anything not using it, but I'm really not sure it was used. And if it was a very sparing amount. So hopefully I'll get this side cleaned up today, and tomorrow I can just put this back together. If you remember where I left off last week, I got the rocker arms on this side, but I did not do the valve adjustment. And right now I'm on the fence as to whether I'm going to do the valve adjustment. Sorry for the shaky camera, let me just try to steady this. As you can see, I have the rocker assembly on the driver's side. That's where I left off last week. I have not yet done a valve adjustment, and I actually might not until I have it running. A friend of mine who is more familiar with these than I am, pointed out to me that since it's the same cylinder head and I haven't changed anything else, I really shouldn't need to adjust anything. Just bolt it back on. But I'm not sure the valves are perfectly adjusted, so most likely when I have everything together and I have the van running and I can get it up to temperature, then I will do the valve adjustment, because the valve adjustment is supposed to be done with a warm engine. But as far as I know, it is close enough for now, just to get everything going. So I'm going to continue on with work now.